personality? Is it you flexing for other guys? Who's qualifying? Like, who are you becoming high value for?
Thank
other
you.
dudes on the internet?
Yes, Sneako, yes. That's literally what all red pill is about. It's gay. Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy WattsTV, man. Look, I know the uploads have been lacking this week, but I've been literally working my ass off. All right. I have a normal job, guys, and sometimes we are in a very, very busy time of the year right now, and it's not gonna last forever. But there have literally been nights where I've stayed up until like 4 or 5 a.m. just trying to make sure that I can get some work done so that the following week is a little more bearable, so that I have the capacity to do even more work. Like I said, this is just temporary. I'm not gonna be working this crazy like for long, and I also have a little break because my birthday is coming up this month. So yeah, that's my bad. I won't have a week again where the uploads are lacking like this. It won't be this bad, I promise. But anyway, we actually have a reaction today. Today we are actually reacting to Sneako. Apparently someone sent me this clip. Sneako is actually pushing back on Fresh and Fit, which is even wild to think about, because you know how much Sneako usually like meat rides Fresh and Fit. So I'm curious to hear what he has to say. But yeah, but before we actually get into it, please do me a favor. Do not forget to share, like, and subscribe. It really helps me out with the channel. Lets me know that you are rocking with the content. And while you're at it, follow me on my social media at WattsTV94. I've been posting on social media way more, so please do me a favor and follow me at WattsTV94. Follow my Twitch as well for when I do go live at Watts_TV94. Without further ado, let's get into it.
Okay. I realized today, and like while traveling the world, that I probably agree with women's idea of a high value man more than the red pill space's idea of a high value man.
How dare you?
Okay, we literally have been saying this, and honestly, this is not just a woman's view of a high value man. Like general people, regular people think like this. Being high value, yes, like I get it. Like success, cars, money, blah blah blah, but it's way more than that. Like you need to work on yourself as a person too. It's way more than just the fucking finances and the success and the girls. All that boasting, all that showing off is for other red pill guys. That's the only reason why they do it, is to show off for other guys.
I think women, did you see how all of them, none of them brought up finances really? None of them brought up like the way you look. None of them talked about like what you wear. And all of it is about character. It's
Sneako
about
took the TradCon pill, bro.
Yeah, it's about your person.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Like, how? Also, keep in mind, okay, so before the actual part of this clip, they all went around and said basically what they thought a high value like man was, and it was nothing superficial. None of them said one superficial thing, right? And Fresh and Fit are going to argue that they're obviously like capping or whatever, but I just find that hysterical, because what the fuck, why would I even go on this show if I say one thing and that's how I genuinely feel, for you to just tell me that I'm lying? That is so fucking frustrating. Why? I don't get it.
It's important.
TradCon pill, bro.
No, look, it's important to have wealth and it's important to have status in mind. But that's what this space is kind of avoiding a lot of the time, is that that's an extremely important part of becoming high value. And if we actually want to raise a family, that's an extremely important part of male self-improvement.
Sneako.
Yes, thank you, Sneako. This is literally what everybody has been saying. Honestly, this is more so of like a conservative viewpoint than anything, which I don't mind. That's fine. But yes, you need to be a good person if you want to raise a family. You should be a good person. You need to work on yourself. That's the main issue. Fuck all the finances, okay? Fuck all the success. If you have money, that's fine. If you have the success, that's great. But if you're a shit person that doesn't know yourself, that hasn't worked on yourself, how the hell are you going to be a great father or a great husband? You know what I mean? Like, oh, Jesus Christ. Sneako, we have been saying this. Thank you for opening your eyes, bro. Jesus Christ.
Her man has these traits now. Why is she with him?
What?
Did you say that?
What?
Your man has those traits?
He's not my man. but I think he's working towards it. That's why we're not together, because I don't.
He's working toward. He's not there yet. They're in high school.
No.
She just
But
said
it's a
high
high school
school.
relationship. That's not a good comparison.
No, but that's what
High school? What the hell are they doing there if they're in high school?
I'm trying to say, bro. Like the thing is that girls are gonna say things that are politically correct, and
What did I say? Literally, what the hell did I just say? I told you they were going to say this. I told you. They're going to say things that are politically correct. Okay, they don't really mean this shit. Why the fuck would they? Look, I'm not saying that can't be the case, but I'm just saying for you to just assume, for you to act like you know what they are thinking. Like, why? My thing is, if someone tells me something and I don't know them, I don't know their character, I'm just like, I don't. Why would I say no? You're lying. You don't think that. You know how infuriating that would be if I was a guest on this show.
it sounds good. Like, oh, notice how she said a guy who has his finances in order, and then what did she say? Doesn't spend his money stupidly. That's having your finances. Like, I don't really care about.
That's important. That's a general quality. Stupid. You want somebody who is stable. That doesn't mean they have to have a shit ton of money in yachts. You have to have your finances in order. That doesn't mean he has to make 300K. She didn't say that, idiot.
Finances, but like have their finances in order, but not really. But like, just don't spend money stupidly.
On her
So
and
it's
the
like,
kids.
Like, I get it. Like the girls are on a podcast, they don't want to make themselves look like bad or whatever. But dude, I mean, let's just keep it 1,000. I always say it. All women are gold diggers. Some are just better at hiding the shovel. They pad it up with words like passion or ambition or drive
Goals.
or goals. Like, hey man, look man, you got that.
This man is hurt. All women are gold diggers. Maybe for you because they all they want is your money. Maybe for you and Fresh because you guys are fucking corny. Maybe for you two. Because that's all you have to offer.
So what's the alternative? Getting a vasectomy? Like, are we advocating towards getting a surgery which prevents you from having children? That's not even to compare that to birth control is insane. That surgery is not meant to be reversed.
Yes.
It's meant to be permanent. Not you didn't say like put on a condom or like be absent for a little bit. The red pill ideology is literally avoid family creation and get a dick surgery.
Sneako.
And you didn't even say no to that. You're like, well,
Hold on.
maybe.
You have to understand context. What is the context? The context.
How to become a high value man from the red pill Godfather.
Yes, but
The
when you're
fastest way, the quickest way to do it. That's important, dude. He said the quickest way to do it. Avoid family creation, focus on making money, go to the gym,
Get a vasectomy.
all the self-improvement stuff. Because a lot of guys, remember, dude, the average guy doesn't have much dick discipline. They'll get a girl pregnant when they're 18,
Instantly,
19, 20,
bro.
21. So if you got a vasectomy, what does it do? It makes it retard proof. He's giving advice for the lowest common denominator. Quickest way to be a high value guy for the lowest common denominator. That's the advice, dude. A lot of people don't like
Stupid advice.
How many guys do you know that could have been stars that got a girl pregnant in high school?
Now, once again, context. This is not geared towards family. It's geared towards becoming successful in a high value light.
So who is the high value man? Who qualifies that? Because all the women in here, they just said that it's about ambition, it's about character, your personality. Is it you flexing for other guys? Who's qualifying? Like, who are you becoming high value for?
Thank
other
you.
dudes on the internet?
Yes, Nico, yes. That's literally what all red pill is about. It's gay. I'm sorry. I'm not even using this as a microaggression, but all this red pill shit, and I said this earlier too, all this red pill shit is literally just a brag and boast for other men because it's gay. It is gay. Gay. All of this shit is gay. If there is a gay person that's watching this right now, let me know in the comments down below. Isn't red pill some of the gayest shit that you've seen on YouTube? Bragging and boasting and men complimenting other men. Shit is gay. It's gay.
Ultimately, when you're done with that list, so to speak, and you're successful, you now are seen as a prize to women. So, for example, yes, you could have a good personality, have good energy, good vibe. That's cool. But long term, becoming successful is going to be the key factor for most people. So he's just saying, to get there faster, do these steps. Now, ultimately, like I said before, family-wise is not, I want to say, the best
And
way.
here's the other thing too, bro. I don't mean to call any of these ladies out, but they said a bunch of bullshit. They don't even care about any of these things unless they're attracted to you first. There's plenty of
Okay, well, no shit. Of course, dummy. That's just... What? He's not saying anything new. That's just common sense. Obviously, there has to be some sort of attraction. They were not saying that that isn't important. They were just giving out qualities that they want in a man that honestly should go without saying, because you cannot be with someone that you do not, that you don't think is like physically attractive. That's just common fucking sense, idiot.
What makes you attractive, though?
Well, hold on. But you're not gonna give a fuck about his personality or being genuine or his integrity.
Look, a normal girl who isn't a fucking Miami chick isn't going to put up with you disrespecting her, with you talking down on her, just because you have a lot of money. They're gonna say, I don't need that shit. Like, are you sick? You cannot be this oblivious. Get the fuck out of Miami, idiot.
If he's not handsome enough, or if he doesn't
Do you
qualify.
not travel?
I wasn't talking about what they're attracted to. It's their idea of a high value man. But and so then what's more important?
But they're not going to give that guy a chance unless he meets certain prerequisites. Girls always assume attraction when you ask them.
I feel like you're assuming that.
I'm assuming what?
That somebody. I feel like there's a lot of girls who you could use the word settle. You know, if it fits.
So
their
you'll
box.
accept integrity, passion, loyalty, and honesty. A homeless guy can give you that.
I mean,
No, the fuck he can't. Yo, Myron, I'm sorry to use this word. Myron is actually fucking retarded. Oh my gosh. No shot. What are you saying right now? Oh.
I mean, I think there's a lot of girls. I think you're exaggerating the situation. But I think there are a lot of girls.
It's not that. What I'm saying is that women give surface level answers that a multitude of men can actually give them. But the problem is that they only want it from a minority of men. Because girls, right? Because a lot of these things you guys mentioned, dude, you know how many guys can give you guys this? But y'all ain't picking them.
So
Come
many.
on, man, let's operate in reality here. The dude, he doesn't even get to.
If a guy can give that to them and they think they're attractive, then yes, they probably will pick that guy. This is, I don't understand. Like, you have to be physically attracted to the person. This goes without saying.
To show you these traits unless he's attractive first. That's my point.
So what
And
makes
it's
him
fine.
attractive?
Maybe his height, maybe the way he speaks to you, his tonality, all these things.
His game.
How many guys you got in friend zone right now?
What is the friend zone?
How many guys do you have
Male
right now
friends.
that you're friends with that you're not currently having sex with?
I don't know.
You're in the music industry, correct?
Yeah.
Guarantees a bunch of guys that are in the
In
friend
my
zone.
inbox, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And you talk to them and you know them. Maybe they help you here and there, blah, 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 right? I guarantee a bunch of those guys have these things that you mentioned.
Right.
But you ain't giving them a chance because they don't meet a look level yet. Or they're not handsome enough. Or they're not confident enough. Maybe they're not tall enough.
Right.
So what I'm trying to say is that girls give surface level bullshit that a bunch of guys can get to them, but they're not attractive enough so they don't care that these guys have these traits. So being high value, bro, it's like they only care about these traits and consider high value for it when it's from the right guy.
Right, but let's not just talk about when it comes to being attractive. What's more important, being successful or having a family?
Having a family.
Having a family.
What do you guys think?
Successful.
Wait,
So-
for the man or for the
It
woman?
seems like the red pill ideology is that being successful is more important. It's not about attracting a woman. Like, what's more important for a man? What should a man's priority be? Having a family or being successful?
Being successful first every single time, because then you have the ability to choose. But if
Not
you're
anymore.
success-
All right, so you get all this success, right? You get all this success. You have all this money. You're in your fucking late 30s, late 40s now, and now you want to start a family? Bro, get the fuck out of it. You want to, once you have a family, and guys, I'm not putting a time period on anything, all right? But a lot of these red pill guys are like in their fucking 50s, and then you want to have a family. You're getting older. You don't have the same energy that you had before. Like, how are you going to keep up with a child, my G? I'm not saying you can't have a kid that, like, when you're that old, but preferably, I mean, you probably shouldn't.
Not if you get the vasectomy, then you can't have the family. We
At the
get
beginning stages, bro. Man,
Your
dude, that's
20s.
not a long term. It's
That's
a short term.
He said quickest way, which means short-term strategy to building your value up as quickly as possible. That's retard-proof. That's not going to get you in a
look.
jam.
I'm not saying that you should have a kid when you're extremely young, but I am saying that we should be focused on becoming good fathers too. Just like we make fun of girls for prioritizing their careers and wanting to be girl bosses and wanting to build an empire, they're not prioritizing motherhood immediately. And then we're saying, men, ignore family creation, get a vasectomy so you can focus on getting rich, and then you'll be 40, you'll have all these hoes and girls, and then start a family. Like, how are we building men to become good fathers if they've been only prioritizing success?
What the
if they
fuck
have a
did
dick
I say?
surgery, how do they have the character that's going to lead a proper family?
So you're saying
Because they've dealt with a
I feel
bunch
like
of
that's-
hoes first,
Yeah,
so
no.
they know what a good
Hold
woman
on.
is.
So you're saying us as men, when we're young, should have kids early, right?
No.
No,
he didn't
no,
say
that's
that.
not what he said.
I didn't say that.
No, but what's the priority then?
Look,
Family or
it
success?
doesn't mean that you need to have kids young, but it shouldn't be avoid family creation in your head. That's an important thing to think about when you're young too. How am I going to have the character? How am I going to have the maturity, the responsibility to become a good father when I am ready to do it?
So what age should men have kids then?
I would say early 30s is probably ideal.
30s?
Yeah, I would say like
Nope.
early 30s, mid 30s.
See, you just proved that point. That list is for people in their 20s, not their 30s.
Well, there
So
you
also-
go.
Can
You
I-
have a vasectomy, you can't have kids in your early 30s. That's
Facts.
the point of the surgery.
No.
You can maybe reverse it, but you can't have like that's what that surgery is permanent.
So all in my 20s, what should I be doing?
I never thought I would see the day when I agreed with Sneako. I never thought. I don't know what Sneako has been doing, where he has been, but yes, I wholeheartedly agree with Sneako. Never thought I would say that. This is what we've been saying for years. The same shit over and over and over again. It's a like, oh my gosh. I cannot believe I actually agree with this man. I'm surprised that he even said this. Yes, all this red pill shit is corny. This is not even to like have a family or to attract other women. Like that comes along with it. But a lot of you do this to show off and brag and boast for other men because you're gay. Because you're gay, and it's okay. That is the conclusion that we can draw up from this video, okay? The red pill shit is gay. It is what it is, and that's okay. Guys, let me know in the comments down below. What did you think about this video? Do you agree with anything that I said? Do you disagree? Do you agree with Sneako? Do you disagree? Please let me know in the comments down below. Like I said before, please don't forget to share, like, subscribe, like, helps out with the channel. Follow me on Twitch at Watts_TV94. And yeah, I appreciate it, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.